Good morning. It's almost afternoon. I've already stopped keeping track of the days. I'm just wondering when I'm going to stop bothering with the time. That's not true, actually. This is my Saturday hoodie. So I'm wearing a royal blue hoodie. I know it's Saturday. So I think the last video I did was the pudding, and I had a little accident with the chamber vacuum sealer. I have taken the vacuum sealer apart and cleaned it out, got all the pudding mix out of it, and I think I might do the pudding again this afternoon. I think I got my game plan down on how I'm going to use the vacuum sealer. It was kind of funny, but I was sad because the pudding's delicious and I only got about half of what I normally get. Not like I need it, but still, it was sad. So I think I'm going to do that this afternoon. But this morning, I am making some peppers and onions here. I threw in a little potato, and I decided the potato is kind of soft, and it'll probably fall apart while I'm stirring this thing together. So most of my potatoes over here, and it'll go in after most of the peppers and onions are cooked. And I got my new green pan saucepan. It's first cook. But Gordon Ramsay uses one of these to make his eggs in, not a frying pan. So I'm gonna give that a shot today and see how that goes. But I just love this recipe. This is cold pan, cold eggs, a cold knob of butter. I'm sure you can see it in there. And you literally just turn the heat on and start stirring. Medium-low heat, and just keep stirring until the eggs, they don't get completely homogenized like they would if you were going to whisk them together in a bowl. But they came out, they're so creamy and soft. I can't stop making them. So thank you, Gordon Ramsay. I actually need to turn the volume down. It's always nice to have some helpful criticism. And Mark, I know I still owe you some lessons in the sous vide. We'll worry about that after the coronavirus lockdown's over. But I've really been enjoying these Gordon Ramsay's eggs. Now the one thing he does that I haven't done yet is when the eggs are about done, he throws a tablespoon of creme fraiche in there. I don't have creme fraiche. You could use strained yogurt as a substitution. I don't have yogurt either. I was thinking of like a dollop of sour cream, or maybe mix some sour cream and some whipped cream or something. But he throws that in there at the end. The cold creme fraiche stops the eggs from cooking right away. And they really come out nice. I've been omitting that step, but you know, as soon as I can find some creme fraiche or strained yogurt, try not to go to the store too much. I actually bought 4 dozen eggs from my bakery house. You're not for making pudding. Dude, the pudding is so good, but we'll cook some steaks when you're going to come over, Mark. We'll do that this summer. Once I'm allowed within 6 feet of you. So, this is, again, if you remember, if you've watched any of my previous videos, which are now on YouTube, by the way, I'm trying to recreate my breakfast at Sabrina's. Sabrina's is a local chain. I think they have 5 or 6 locations. My Wynwood location is closed. I go there regularly and get an omelet with tri-bell peppers, grilled onions, Canadian bacon, American cheese. I've been skipping the Canadian bacon but I'm trying to recreate their omelet. This is something else I've been practicing, but not very effectively. Push away, pull back. Push away, pull back. Push away, pull back. Push away, pull back. That actually worked okay. I didn't get anything on the oven or on the floor. The pro chefs make it look so easy. It's really unfair to all us home cooks. But these things are looking good, getting some color. They're starting to sweat. They're starting to soften up. Instead of just making enough for today, I'm making enough for tomorrow. They keep pretty good. You can just nuke them in the microwave and they're ready to go. My potatoes are actually holding up okay, so I'm going to put some more spuds in here. I thought they might break apart. I baked the potatoes last night. I had a baked potato bar for dinner. It was freaking delicious. Sour cream, Cooper Sharp, bacon, butter, of course. I just dice them up and throw them in with my my peppers and onions. Just gonna get a little color on those potatoes. Heat them up and get a little color on them. And we're almost ready to start with the eggs. I'm gonna let this keep going. I think I'm gonna turn the heat up just a little bit. Everything's soft in here now. Now we're just gonna heat up these potatoes. And then we're gonna get started on the eggs. I don't know why I've become infatuated with eggs lately. I think it's because they're so easy to make. I mean, yeah, they're delicious. And I'm also able to get them. The bakery up the street is selling, I bought 7 dozen eggs from them in the past few weeks. There's still 4 in my fridge, but they keep for a while, and they're delicious. They're so easy to cook, so why not? But the other recipe I'm looking at is Julia Child's 14-second French omelet. Now, I watched the video, and it's only about 16 seconds long. I don't know what the hell's going on. She's already got the butter in the pan. She has the eggs in a bowl already whisked. She pours the eggs into the butter, which is already like bubbling in the pan, and she just starts throwing the pan back and forth and flipping it around, and 14 seconds later, she pours it onto a plate. I wish this woman was still around. But Gordon Ramsay has some good recipes, and since I started doing it with the cold pan, the cold eggs, the cold butter, I haven't looked back. I really think they come out perfect. Another guy I watched make them. He actually took a pan and put oil in it, and then sliced up some garlic, infused the oil with the garlic, and then he took bread and cut it into triangles and actually fried the bread in the oil. I'm not going there. I've only really heard about fried bread on my Game of Thrones. I would like some bread fried. I think it's something they do with their stale bread just to make it passable. So everything's going really good in this pan. The peppers and onions are soft. They're starting to get some color. I turned the heat up just a little bit. I want to start getting some color on these potatoes. That's probably going to be done in like 5 or 6 minutes. So I'm just going to cover that. I've got this very fancy lid. We'll just let that sit a little bit, and we're going to get ready for these eggs. Again, it's 4 eggs in there with a knob of butter. I'd say it's like a tablespoon and a half. And we're just gonna turn it on medium-low heat. And as soon as the heat starts, we're gonna start stirring and stirring and stirring. And that's all we're gonna do until they're done. And then we're gonna plate them. Now behind the scenes, you don't see this stuff, but I've already put my bread in the toaster. So when it's time, I just have to ding the button. It's a lot of the prep work that goes in behind the scenes here. The production staff is really good. I just wish I could get them to clean around here. But with this new, I got a tripod now. It's in this fixed location. You really can't see most of the mess. So I'm gonna keep going with this. And Mom, don't worry, the rest of the kitchen's clean. I'm just not showing it right now. Yeah, look at these babies. I'm gonna stir these up, cover them back up again, and then we're gonna start the eggs. Here, let's do this again, since I had so much success the first time. Away and back. Oh my gosh. Away and back. Oh my gosh. I've never had so much success with that, even off camera. Okay, so they're gonna go. Turn the heat on over here. We're gonna go with a just about medium low. And the first thing we do is just sit here. We're gonna let this pan heat up a little bit. It's really boring right now. 4 eggs and a knob of butter. So there's nothing happening there at all. There's a lot going on in this pan though. These peppers and onions are killer. Just gonna get a little heat in here. The butter's starting to melt a little bit, so I'm just gonna break these eggs. This is it. You just sit here the whole time and spin your little spatula around. You never stop. The butter will melt. The eggs will not completely homogenize. It will not be like you put it in a bowl and whisk them together. But they come out so good. And I can already tell a difference using the saucepan versus the frying pan is that the eggs it's deeper. It's like they don't spread out as much, so they cook even slower in this saucepan. And this is it. You just sit here the whole time, spinning your eggs around while they cook. These are French style. They're creamy. My brother Joel, he likes his eggs like popcorn. I think he just keep cooking them until they all shred apart. I'm not exactly sure how he got into that. But these French style scrambled eggs are so creamy and so delicious. So here's the other thing that Gordon Ramsay does. You take your pan off the heat. You don't want them to cook too fast. The one guy I watched would take the pan off the heat and actually put it on a steel or granite or something to really suck the heat out of the pan. Yeah, and so far the butter's melting and nothing's even curdling yet. It's just slowly cooking. Now we're really getting some color on these potatoes. The peppers and onions look fantastic. Back to stirring. Still not setting up yet. I'm gonna turn the heat up just a little bit. I'm really not a fan of this electric range. I want to get a gas range. I want a gas top and an electric stove. I've heard that's the way to go. Egg? Egg? What is that bump on your head, Egg? Did somebody pick you up and drop you on your head? Who would have done that? How are things at the Country Deli? From what I see on Facebook, they're doing okay. So yeah, egg. I'm making eggs. Still, the butter's still melting. There's just a pat of butter in here now. Nothing's even, no curds yet. Hasn't even started to solidify. Back off the heat, because this is what Gordon Ramsay does. My assistant's pouting upstairs. He doesn't like all this waiting and prep work. He just wants a damn egg. He usually comes down when the toast dings. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Peppers and onions are doing great. So I still see a little bit of butter in there. Let's turn the heat up a little more. Kathy, I didn't know that. I'm out of the loop on what goes on in Middletown Township. But I'm sad to hear you're not there. But I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're watching me make eggs. Okay, we're starting to set a little bit now. It's getting a little bit thicker. It's just starting to cling to the bottom of the pan just a little bit now. So it's a lot of stirring. It is a lot of stirring. The other recipe, I think it was another Gordon Ramsay recipe. They shake the pan back and forth over the heat the whole time they're stirring. Like, you know, I don't really have any professional training, so I'm just trying to do what I can. So once these start to stick to the bottom, it's really going to go quick at that point. I'm starting to wonder when I should ding my toast. Man, these things are killer. I'm going left-handed now. That's how confident I am. I've been practicing that off camera for like an hour. Back over here, off the heat. Okay, we are definitely getting curds now. So now it's really important to keep stirring. Dinging the toast. The toast has been done. Starting to get some curds now. You just keep stirring it around. The other thing Gordon Ramsay does is chives. Fresh chives when it's done. Hi Heidi. Heidi Shetler Starkey. I'm making Gordon Ramsay scrambled eggs and some peppers, onions, and potatoes over here in this pan. But these eggs, I've been making these for a few weeks now, and I can't, they're just so good. I'm glad I have so many eggs. Basically, you start with a cold pan, cold knob of butter, and just crack your eggs right in there. Turn the heat on and just start stirring. And then you just don't stop stirring. Just let it keep going. Every now and then you want to lift it off the heat. Continue stirring. Never stop stirring. Always be moving. Always be moving. So it definitely takes longer in this saucepan. When I was doing it in the frying pan, it's not as thick. It cooks faster. I was actually having a little trouble with it overcooking. So this saucepan's working out. I can kind of understand why they use it. It's also less surface area to spread your spatula over. Let that go a second. Mighty Minis. I still got some of those Mighty Minis. Those peppers. They're coming in handy during the quarantine. So we're really setting up now. It's starting to curd. It's starting to turn into eggs. Scrambled eggs. And you just keep moving it around. It'll slowly and surely come together and solidify. The other thing I see some people do is they won't put the creme fraiche in like Gordon. They'll just plate them, and they'll actually continue cooking after you plate them. There's one other special trick I've been doing because these eggs cook so quick. It's not like I'm going to throw a gob of cheese in here and expect it to just melt. So I actually take the cheese and put it on my plate and then put the hot eggs on top of the cheese, and it does wonderfully. Eric Morgan. Eric helped me learn how to play pool back in the day at Spigarelli's. Hanging out at the brain surgeon's house. I'm actually quite a good shot. I did learn a lot that night, though. I appreciate it. Well, that house was a good time, huh? Indoor pool. Did anybody ever use that pool? Yeah, in the frying pan, this stuff sets up so much quicker because you got that much more surface area. But I'm thinking this is going to be even creamier. And I forgot to take my cheese out of the... Hi, Mom. I forgot to take my cheese out of the fridge and put it on my plate. I don't know if you guys can see in there, but it's coming together. It's definitely thickening up. Toast looks perfect. Everything's coming together. I'm going to take this off the heat for a second. Grab my cheese. Time to cut the cheese. You don't want to let it sit because it will set up. You need to keep moving it. Cooper Sharp, the crack of cheeses. It's expensive, but it is so good. If you're not familiar with it, please go try some. I was introduced to it at Primo Hoagie's. The first time I got a sandwich with that stuff on it, I didn't know what was going on. I ran out to the Acme. So, do you guys have this? Yeah, they have it. It's like $8 a pound or something. So now we're really clinging to the pan. Everything's thickening up. It's still a little custardy. But that's the French style. That's how the French style is. It's smooth and creamy. And we're just about to come out of here. Oh, it looks so good. So, literally just going to pour it out. Coming out of there all soupy. I'm going to leave my assistants in there for a moment. see that. But yeah, they just roll out of there like a pile of goop. The green pan needs to cool off before you clean it. The peppers and onions. These things look great. Nice color on the spuds. Peppers and onions look soft and delicious. I have to get my assistant ready. All right, let's see. Hey, Beck. I made you an egg, buddy. There's my assistant. Hi, pal. Want to try the eggs? Huh? What do you think? I made that for you. No complaints from the assistant. Is it too hot? No, get in there. It's delicious. Hoop. Babe, you got egg on your face, buddy. It's right on your nose. Lick it off of there. Can you get there? You go. Good job, buddy. He's usually not used to this level of attention. So, yeah. Thanks, Gordon Ramsay. My dog loves him. So, here's my creamy eggs. They're gooey. Oh my God. You can control your cheese intake with that cheese on the bottom. Mmm. The assistant is now cleaning the floor, so. I don't even salt and pepper these things. They're good just like this. The peppers and onions I do salt and pepper. And the potatoes, but not the eggs. So, my green pan is a success. This thing, non-stick. The house Eric will talk about is Spigarelli's house. He's down there cleaning the floor. Was that good, buddy? Yeah, he's wagging his tail. It checks out. I agree, it was good. It still is good. He's still trying to get some more off that plate. Go ahead, buddy. Mmm. So, thanks for joining me for breakfast. Mmm. You know what I forgot about? My eggs are so good. I forgot about my toast. Toast. Ken, you're late, man. My eggs are all ready. Yeah, Eric. You taught me how to play pool there, unbeknownst to you. What a great night that was. Well, everyone, thank you for joining me for breakfast. It's now noon, and I think this afternoon I'll be making pudding, and that is made in the sous vide, and I get to use the Mega Made. My chamber vacuum sealer. So, everyone, stay safe. Keep in touch. Shoot your own live Facebook videos. It's a great way for, to say hello to people you haven't seen in a long time. What's in the eggs? So the eggs are literally just eggs. And it was the technique, Gordon Ramsay's cooking technique, where you start with a cold pan, a cold knob of butter, and you just crack your eggs into the cold pan. You turn the heat on and just start stirring constantly. Stir, 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 stir. And they're French style. So when they come out, they're creamy. You see, my assistant is hoping for seconds. Don O'Hara. Yeah, I think this. I'm gonna chill for a little bit. Probably play some Fortnite. Anybody play Fortnite? That's how I've been keeping in touch with my brothers. Fortnite, Diablo, StarCraft, playing online games. But I will be back in a couple hours to do the pudding. And the other thing we get to use is the Vitamix, my new Vitamix mixer. I'm very excited about. And also, I put my first sticker on Mega Made. Your Bobby is a Wonderland. Thanks, Bobby. That's Bobby Weir, baby. Yeah, I'm looking for some cool stickers to put on my vacuum sealer. God, I wish you could try this. Oh, those potatoes came out good. Hey, did you know? I just discovered this yesterday. Potatoes are poison to dogs. I did not discover it the hard way, fortunately. Not everything has come out successfully here. But if you think that really, I think my YouTube channel is bcody. youtube.com/bcody. And I have some more cooking videos out there, including the failure with the pudding the last time I made it. Look how good these came out. Man. Those are beautiful. Yeah, I'll just heat them up real quick next time I'm having eggs. Right, buddy? So thank you for joining me in my kitchen. And again, I hope to be back in a couple hours after a little Fortnite and to make pudding. So I have something terribly unhealthy to eat. Why not? All right, again, goodbye. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Tina! Everybody, shoot your own Facebook Live video. It's a great way to connect with people and just say hello and talk to people you haven't in a while. We're all stuck in our house. Who knows how much longer this is going to go on? Make the best of it. I'll talk to you later when it's pudding time. See you, Eric. Bye, everyone. Bye, Egg.